All right, so this is a suggestion via donation. The name of the video is Dave Chappelle thinks O.J. Simpson might be chasing him. Better run fast, I would say. Would probably be my suggestion because O.J. Simpson ran extremely fast. Right, but listen, if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe. The more that you like this content, the more that I know that you specifically would like to see more of this specific type of content, okay? Let's go ahead and just jump into this immediately.
I've been watching that new OJ show. I can't get enough of that shit.
Oh, the one that was on Netflix? Yeah, that was dope, guys. With Cuba Gooding Jr.
Doesn't it bring back good memories?
No. I was a child when the court case was happening, but I know that it was crazy. Mainly because of the show.
But I forgot how like just how polarizing that OJ case was. And you know, I've met OJ Simpson on 4 different occasions in my life. And before the end of the show, I will tell you about each of those occasions.
All right.
The first time I met OJ Simpson, I was in Santa Monica. Santa Monica? Yeah. I can't believe a black dude was like, Santa Monica. He was the last niggas I was expecting to say that. See your shoes. You got some Vans on, nigga? What you got on? Santa Monica! You? At the time, I was 18. I had done a show, and then a guy from the club came up and was like, hey, O.J. Simpson's here, and he said he wants to meet you. I said, what? Fuck yeah. I ran down the steps, and O.J. was down there. He was like, hey, yo, man, how are you? It's very good to meet you, and you're doing really good work, and I hope good things happen for you in your life. Right. I was like, man, thanks, Mr. Juice.
Mr. Juice. Oh, yeah. He was called the Juice.
Standing beside him, well, I don't know the nice way to say this, his soon-to-be slain wife. Ladies and gentlemen, man the fuck up or you're not gonna make it through the end of this show. Just man the fuck up. She's dead, you already know, we know what happened. We don't know who did it, but we know what happened.
I would say that honestly, I think he probably did it, guys. I don't know. There's just too much. But then the movie, or the show, right, on Netflix, kind of makes you think that maybe not so much. But I don't know, guys. I'm kind of torn. I'm torn, absolutely. Before that show, I wasn't very torn. But now I'm kind of torn. Because if you ask me tomorrow, I'm going to be like, I don't know. But if you ask me the day after tomorrow, I'm going to be like, yeah, he did it. See, you see what I'm saying? So I'm torn. I'm going to give you 2 different answers.
I should tell you that woman was very nice to me.
Right.
She actually embraced me.
Oh.
She said, I think you're adorable. And she hugged me. She goes, good luck to you. And she held me for a long time.
Right.
And I whispered in her ear, bitch, are you trying to get us both killed?
That's not funny, but it's hilarious.
No, I was just kidding. I didn't say that.
Right.
But that was the first time in a nutshell. The second time I met O.J. Simpson.
Let's get it.
Was right after the trial of the century. There I was, now a young man of probably 23.
Right.
O.J. Simpson was the most famous or infamous face on planet Earth. I was in a restaurant in Beverly Hills with my agents. I wasn't alone in the restaurant, but I was alone. I was the only black person in the restaurant.
Oh.
And in the 90s, that felt very uncomfortable. Now I tend to enjoy it at this age.
I mean, honestly, the majority of the places I go, I'm the only person that looks like me in it. Like when I travel, like, for example, I spend half the year in Spain every single year. Imagine, right? I could be the only person that looks like me within a 200-mile radius. Pretty much used to that.
I was having dinner with my agents celebrating a deal that they told me was lucrative, but I later learned fucking sucked. And suddenly, a group of women walked by. Every race was in that group. Black, white, Asian, Latina, white, and white again. They were all gorgeous. I watched them walk by. Then, I saw a familiar face. Al Collins, The man from the infamous Bronco chase walked by and embraced
Oh.
one of the women, and they walked towards the door. Couldn't believe what I saw. And then, close behind him, was O.J. Simpson.
The Juice.
Newly released from jail.
Right.
The restaurant fell still. I was shocked.
Right.
I didn't mean to say it out loud, but it just came out. O.J. He stopped, turned around to see who said it, saw my black face, and correctly assumed it was me.
Correctly assumed it was me. All right. We're here.
I was sitting in the corner of the booth. He leaned over all the white people I was having dinner with and shook my hand. How are you, young man? He looked in my eyes, and I could see in his eyes that he didn't remember meeting me the first time.
Life.
And then he walked away. And I looked back at my agents, and all of them had nothing short of disgust on their faces. And the only one with the courage to voice their disgust was a woman named Sharon, who used to represent me.
Right.
How could you, she said. How could you shake hands with that murderer?
Right.
I said, Sharon, with all due respect, that murderer ran for over 11,000 yards.
The concept of separating the art from the artist.
And he was acquitted, so, you know. Fuck.
Right.
Glove didn't fit.
I quit.
Glove didn't fit. Get over yourself. The third time I met O.J. Simpson.
Okay. Let's get it, guys.
Third time I met O.J. Simpson, I was doing great in life.
Right.
I just finished the second season of Chappelle's Show.
Like, how many seasons did the Chappelle Show run, guys?
Man, those were good days. I was playing a comedy club in Miami, the Improv. I don't know if you've ever been, but if you have, you'd know. The door for the green room is right on the stage. Can you imagine such a thing? If I walked out of the door of the green room, bam, I'm just right here. It's right from the dressing room.
Right.
And I did that. I walked out, and the whole crowd was like, hooray! And I looked,
Hooray.
ma'am, as close as you are to me, I saw him as soon as I came out. The Juice.
The Juice.
And I saw recognition in his eyes, and it filled me with pride that he knew who I was. I didn't acknowledge his presence because it was a white audience, and I didn't want to start a panic.
Yeah, that's exactly how polarizing it was, right? Purely based on the show, you could obviously tell how split it was down like the these fictitious racial lines that exist, right? They were literally split like black, white. It was just like that, right? Crazy times.
And I didn't want to start a panic. But I did my show. Show went great. I said, good night, everyone. They all said, yay! And I didn't say nothing to OJ, but I just gave him the signal, let him know I knew he was there. And I walked into the green room, and OJ was already in there.
Wow. Did that happen, guys?
I was like, how the fuck is this possible?
Right. That doesn't make any
I was
sense.
scared.
Right.
Then my friends came in, and we all started talking. We sat down on the couch. And I'm just telling you what I saw with my own eyes. You can believe me or not believe me.
Right. Go
But in
ahead.
my experience, O.J. Simpson,
Right.
one of the nicest men I'd ever met. He was nice to me. He was nice to my friends. The conversation was filled with warmth and levity, humor, and wisdom.
Right.
We talked for 90 minutes, and then suddenly the Juice said, you know what? I've got to be going. But it's good to see you again, and I'm glad things went so well. I said, thanks, Juice. And my friend said, yeah, goodbye, Mr. Juice. They're new to the game. He said, no, thank you for your hospitality. Good night, guys. And we said, good night. And he just walked out of the room. And as soon as the door closed, we all looked at each other like, that nigga did that shit. I could feel like
Right. The energy.
murder in the room.
Right.
Wait. I forgot. The fourth time I met O.J. Simpson.
All right.
The fourth time is not the funniest time, but it was the last time I'd see the Juice.
All right.
For some reason, I was at the Kentucky Derby. It's a very long story. This is right after I quit Chappelle's show in Spectacular.
What, quit? He quit the Chappelle show.
This is right after I
What are you talking about?
quit Chappelle.
Like, yeah, how many seasons did the Chappelle show run, guys? Let me know in the comments. Also, he quit the Chappelle show? Who took over his place? Let me know. All right,
Show
guys, because I was not in America when the show was running, guys.
in spectacular fashion. There was a party hosted by Michael Jordan, and every athlete I'd ever admired was in that room. Yes.
Right.
And then I saw a familiar face by the bar, standing there, drinking alone. It
Drinking
was Chris
alone?
Tucker.
Oh,
Now,
okay. Chris Tucker.
you have to remember, at this time, we were both technically missing. And we went over and were talking with one another, and motherfuckers were amazed to see us together. Seeing me and Chris Tucker at that point would be like seeing Bigfoot riding a unicorn. You wouldn't believe that's what you were saying. And then, through all the gawkers, a familiar face pushed through the crowd.
Pushed
Here he was
through the
again.
crowd.
The juice. He had his camera ready. He was like, Dave, Chris, good to see you guys. Hey, come on, guys, let's all get together for a picture. And at the same time, me and Chris were like, no.
That's ridiculous. But I get it.
Sorry, Juice, my career's too flimsy to survive a picture with you.
My career is too flimsy.
That's the end. Good night.
All right. Guys, so again, Dave Chappelle's life seems very interesting. Similar to the comedian Fluffy, with their personal life experiences and stories that they can bestow upon us, right? They're absolutely odd. How do you live these lives, right? But all right, listen, let me know in the comments of the next thing that I should be checking out from him, and I will get into that as soon as I possibly can, all right? Then listen, guys, you guys all have an amazing day. Enjoy it thoroughly, all right?